Greetings, salutations, is yours truly, Slang Hugh, in the building. Once again, for the Man Dem Express, alongside my co-host showing off his red hat, the Sir Toks is in the building with that 204 t-shirt, sweater on. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're here tonight to give you that quick shot in the arm about a hot topic that's going on. Before we get into the topic, I need my co-host to say something all the way from the sticks.
What up, people?
Salute from man, Sir Toks. Man Dem.
What up, people? It's your boy, Sir Toks.
Yes, sir.
He is in the building. And I'd like to say, first off, thank you for all the love we're getting on the podcast we dropped on July 1st, Friday. I loved it. Beautiful. And again, if you have any comments, any questions, you hit us up on our fan page on Facebook. You hit us up on Twitter at Slang and Toks. You can hit us up individually. I got at Sir Toks21. My boy Slang has at Slang Hugh. Okay? If you don't have any of that, you can email us at the Slang and Toks Show at gmail.com. We on SoundCloud. We on Instagram. We soon to be on Snapchat. You name it. We're going to be everywhere. So just be ready. We're taking over. We're taking over.
Simple as that. Get down and lay down.
We taking over. So, this is the Man Dem Express, episode 4, installment 4. We're going to do it hard right now. We got a huge topic to talk about right now. In the background, you see my boy right there, Jesse Williams. And this is what we're going to talk about. Slang, hit him with the topic.
The hot topic of today is, can I get a drum roll?
No. Yes, okay.
Jesse Williams' accepted speech of the BET Awards for the Humanitarian Award. And my question to the people out there, and the question that we're about to answer, is the Jesse Williams speech the I Have a Dream speech for today's generation? We're going to flip the coin, and we're going to talk it out and see who gets it right. Toks got the loony because he's a loony.
Loony. Heads. Loony.
Heads.
Tails. So, people don't think I'm cheating.
Well, we already know you're cheating.
And I'm gonna pick it, and I always pick my tails because it never fails. I think it's 2 for 2 for right now so far. But anyways,
it's 2 for 2.
I think it's 2 for 2. But anyways, here's the flip. Tails never fails. That's what I'm talking about. Jesse, this is what I'm talking about right now. Jesse Williams, okay. I must tell you, real quick, I give him all the credit in the world for what he did and what he said. My problem is that he's saying it to people who already know, who already deal with the struggle of what he was talking about. He said it on the BET Awards. And the BET Awards is mostly, predominantly, viewed by black people, African Americans across North America. Some may say it's viewed in other countries. So be it. But again, Americans already know what's going on in their country, especially black Americans. So why would you use that venue to state it? You know what? If you said it on, like I said, the Grammys, you said it on the Oscars, the Tonys, whatever, where there's mainstream cameras that will see what you're saying to a different type of audience, it would skyrocket in the power of what you're saying. Because a lot of people don't watch BET anymore. A lot of people have kind of written it off because they've changed the ways they've done things. And really and truly, like I said, white America don't watch it. And this is something that white America needed to really hear. And the fact, again, it was probably one of the most powerful speeches that you would hear in our generation right now, based on what's going on. But again, I wouldn't say it's fallen on deaf ears, but if it was on a different platform, a different venue, it would get a bigger response to what was said by Jesse Williams. Again, kudos to what he says. It was definitely needed to be said.
And you definitely have to give 2 shots, 2 blanks.
Give me. Hold on. Let me see if I give him 2 shots. 2 shots. Hold on.
Bam, bam.
You want to give him bam?
Give him bam, bam.
Booyah!
shots for Tunde on the sound effects. Bam, bam. You should get a job with Disney, Pixar.
Whatever. Anyway, Slang, that's my point.
Yeah.
I throw it off to you to
So
state
what
your
you're
case.
saying is that the choice of venue wasn't big enough to reach the right people.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Again, black people know what's going on. Thank goodness for social media, because that took it and threw it off to the next stratosphere. Most definitely. But again, if it wasn't on a different venue and someone other than Jesse Williams said it, that is more of the elite, the untouchables in Hollywood or music and whatnot, we would get a huge response. Maybe even a more huge backlash from what he said.
Right.
Because again, the powers that be are the powers that be. They make or break what's being said or what's being shown everywhere.
Okay.
Exactly. So again,
I didn't even hear what that said, but having said this, okay. So my 2 cents is this speech right here. This speech, it may go down as legendary. Time will tell. Is it that I have a dream speech with this generation? I say yes. And I'm going to tell you why I think that. I think that because I have a dream when Martin Luther King gave it was considered revolutionary at its time in itself. It was revolutionary to think that we were even equal to those in power. And we know who I'm speaking of. We're basically speaking of white people. And this is a call to action of the dream. Where that was the dream, this was Jesse Williams saying, wake up from the dream, action time, action. And as far as it reaching enough people, I believe it reached the right people, and then that's always debatable if it's actually the right people. But I believe it's the right people because I believe he reached the people that were in the room necessary. Was the celebrities? Maybe it wasn't a top celebrity, quote unquote top celebrities.
What? Okay, wait, hold on. Who do you consider top of top? Who do you think is the top of the food chain?
You got of the music industry, this BT, so it's entertainment in general.
Entertainment.
So we're talking your Jay-Z's, your Beyonce's, your Drakes,
and
your Serenas.
Were they in attendance?
LeBrons.
Were they in attendance?
No, but you can't. Okay, and this is my next point is what you're kind of bringing me into. You're the segue man, by the way. Give 2 shots for the segue man.
I got the crown back.
Segue, Sir Toks. Sir Toks segue. That's your new name. But because of social media, what he said in that little room was so powerful and empowering that it led to it going outside of that room and exploding on social media. Exploding to the point where you have criticism. And you have criticisms from people who, again, he wasn't speaking to. But when you were saying all of us know this thing, we should. But it's clear that we don't all know. We got people like Stacey Dash who's criticizing him and calling him a plantation slave, like he's serving some type of purpose.
Yo, hold on. Let me stop you there. When I heard that phrase, I'm sorry. I lost all respect for her, although, I didn't have much respect for her then, but honestly, when she said that, I lose all respect for her 100%. I'm sorry. She is an idiot. Not even a idiot. She's a idiot. Not even a idiot. Yeah, not even a idiot.
Edyat.
I'm telling you. Idiot.
That's what I say. I agree with you. And it's those people that, like I said, my uncle has a saying, for those who believe, no evidence is necessary. For those who don't believe, no evidence is enough. We ain't speaking to her. We're not speaking to the Tony Lauren, who I'm sure you'll get into. We're not speaking to those people. We're not speaking to the guys who, and he even said, if you ain't willing to fight, don't tell those who are how to do it. Sit down and shut up. We don't need no more couch potato quarterbacks. We don't need nobody on the sidelines screaming how you should hit the tackle or you should dunk the ball. What we need is cats who are willing to either coach or be in the game right now. And we're talking to the Jay-Z's. We're talking to the Beyonce's. We're talking to the Drakes. We're talking to LeBron and Serena. We're talking to Denzel and whoever else. And yeah, when we're not trying to condemn them and say they're not doing anything, because maybe they are doing something. And maybe every man shouldn't have to advertise their charity or what they give back. But without advertising it, or without showing people what black people are capable of, by hiding it or claiming that it's some sort of humble humility, it takes away from kids and people seeing that these people actually are caring about their own community. And these are people outside of the community seeing they care about the community. Because there's this great misconception that they don't.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what he's saying. Even though we're saying we're making money, that's not it, bro. There's more to be done out here.
That's
and
true.
there is. Simple as that.
That's true. That's true. 100%. That's true. Now, touching on what's her name? Tommy. She is an idiot.
Hold on.
That girl, I'm telling you, that told me whatever say. Oh man, I'm telling you, when I first saw what she had to say about my man here, saying his thing, doing his thing, nah man, Tommy went above and beyond. Idiot. She just, again, as we talked about, she was riding the coattails, riding the heat of what his man said. Right. These are the type of people I disgust, because they see a topic and they said, oh, you know what, I have an opinion, you know what, and I'm going to go against the grain and make myself known because I have a TV show. How did she get a TV show? That's what I want to know.
We're in the Donald Trump era, man. That's a whole other thing. But we're in the Donald Trump era where people like that are acceptable because Donald Trump said it's okay and a politician said it's okay.
Honestly, she's just a pretty. Would I say a pretty? Yeah, I'll say she's a pretty face. A blonde, brown hair, blonde, whatever type of woman.
She's a pretty face to some.
Well, yes. What I'm saying is, like, she is eye candy for people.
I'm bugging. Go ahead.
She is eye candy for people, and once that eye candy catches on, once she gets you locked, she can say any foolishness in the world, and you're like, oh, yeah, you're right. No problem. I understand.
And again, we're in an era.
Look at her. She's a slim, young, blonde woman who's just talking nonsense, but people will think that's the truth.
Right. We're in an era in which that's okay. It's okay to speak like that because Trump says it's okay, so she's okay. And you have some guy. Today, when I was doing some research on this whole topic, I ran across some black guys who were criticizing and some black women who were criticizing.
Well.
I saw that. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? It's you're going to have people who aren't going to get the message, and that's okay. You don't need everybody, but the ones who do believe, I think it's a call to arms. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's do something before something does us. In fact, something has been doing us so long, it's time for us to do something.
Are we ready to do something? Or is it going to take another 3 to 5 years? Is it going to take another 15 to 20 people to get murdered or dealt with in a way that is unjust? When does the other shoe drop? When does this change?
Come into place? Man, I'm going to really want to tackle this on a podcast. And in fact, I think we did tackle it on the podcast.
Yes, we did.
Sasha.
Yes, we did.
When we talked about racism and stuff. And I don't know if I said it on this one, but man, speeches like this will go on until one of two things happen, in my opinion. Call me a pessimist, call me a realist. This is how I feel this. I think either we will be mixing races to the point in the future where there's no such thing as race at all because the people pretty much just look all mixed up so you can't tell. Or aliens will have to come to the sky. Have you seen the first Independence Day? You remember the first Independence Day? You know, on Independence Day there was an underlying, like a subplot where they were basically saying the aliens are here now, so we don't care about our petty little human, racial and economical and class wars.
Right.
We're all fighting the aliens. That's the only other way that I see racism.
So you're saying aliens just come over, just wipe us out and start afresh?
No. Aliens just have to come on. We just have to fight the aliens. We have to have another common enemy. Basically, there needs to be another race other than human for us to direct the hatred and the difference and the separation from.
So what you're saying is that humans will only come together if something challenges the human race.
As a whole.
Yes.
Right.
So,
yes.
And the only way that you can have that is if you have something other than humans challenge us.
To focus that negative energy towards. Yes.
Notice how Independence Day 2 came out just recently. But
yes. Hey, movies ain't just for entertainment, but hey, we'll
hold off on that one real quick.
We'll break on that one. We'll come back to that one.
But again, that's gonna do it for the Express this time. Again,
we're calling it the Toks.
Thank you all for participating in any discussions we have in our podcast.
2 shots for the fans who are participating, giving us questions and comments. 2 shots. Bam, bam.
So, again, if you want to hit us up on any type of venue, you hit us up on Facebook. We got the Facebook page, the Man Dem page. You can hit us up on Twitter as the Slang and Toks Show. You can hit us individually. I got at Sir Toks 21,
and I got at Slang Hugh.
There you go. Again, if you don't use all that, you can find us on YouTube. Most definitely, search up the Man Dem. Search up the Slang and Toks Show. You will find us, and you will see the podcast there. And if all else fails, and you only have email, use the email address, the Slang and Toks Show at gmail.com.
Now here's the thing. Let me just say one thing about that. We have our SoundCloud page, and on our SoundCloud page, what I urge a lot of people to do, especially with our podcast, go on that SoundCloud page, download it on an MP3, play that shit in your background while you're cleaning. Play that while you're taking a long drive. Cuss us off in the car when you're driving and you don't agree with us, and you're cleaning, vacuuming. Put that on in the background. If you're chilling, or even if you're, I don't even care if you're about to take a nap. Listen to it till you fall asleep, bro.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Keep us in the ears. Keep us in the airwaves.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Exactly. That's it.
Like.
That's it. But again, this is another episode of the Man Dem Express.
Yours truly, Slang Hugh, signing off all the way from the 6 and the 9.
And your boy, Sir Toks. And we out. Peace.